those asking about size of the pigs, he's, I was told, about a year and a half. He's a Juliana. He is unfortunately blind. But that's my Hoover buddy. And then we got Razor. He will be a year in September. He's the father of most of these little runts. We got Jellybean. Jellybean is Tilly's baby. She only managed to have 2 that lived. The female had 1 hoof in the front of her feet. While the male had 2. So, and I did look it up, and I guess it's called mule hoof. But look at the size difference between Jellybean and the other one, Charlotte. Jellybean was born 4'3", and Charlotte was born 4'19". They are entirely different breeds. Came from 2 different people. Well, they were both born here, but they came from 2 different pigs, you know. But that's, you know, so people can see about the size comparison for the piggies. And it's all in what you feed them. Now, I hear people say, you know, like, you're only supposed to give them like half a cup a day, you know, their whole entire life and stuff like that, which I could understand giving them half a cup of grain if they have an area to forage during the day. If they have grass and stuff that they can, you know, eat and pick through, and they can veg on their own throughout the day. Because then, if they are foraging for food on their own throughout the day, they really shouldn't need grain. Because they have, you know, that foraging. Like, if you look at wild pigs, they don't get fed corn. I mean, unless they, you know, butter up to, like, a corn feeder. But look at the size of them. They're healthy. They're fast. A lot of people overfeed their pigs. Like, you see how his body size is? You see how he is? He's a good size. He's not, I mean, he's a little, like, underweight here, but he is getting fed. So I tend to watch for his body shape. So I do want to try and get them in the yard so they can graze throughout the day, and they can put on a little bit more weight for upcoming winter. But in the winter, I'm going to upsize their food because they won't really have very much grazing area. But does anybody feed their pigs hay? Or are we just giving them grain? Because I know with rabbits, they changed the way that rabbits are supposed to be fed. Rabbits are only supposed to be getting a smaller portion of pellets per day, whereas the majority of their food source is supposed to be coming from hay or Timothy pellets. You know, not just pellets. Stop it. So I'm wondering if that's the case with mini pigs as well, and people just aren't thinking, like, you know, your mini pig will eat hay. I've seen these guys eat hay. So that's a little bit of the size comparison for those who are interested in getting a piggy. So I've been telling everybody that I don't think they will get larger than Tilly, because Tilly is a different breed, and she is estimated to be 400 to 600 pounds when she's fully grown. And these guys, I believe, are Juliana, which is what he is, and Potbelly. Stop it! Now, the Juliana we have in the house, Dozer, he is about the same size as Charlotte, which is the small one. But he was born the same day as Tilly's baby, Jelly Bean, which I find kind of weird because he's really tiny.